All right, and good evening, gamers. Thank you, everybody, for being so patient. This is CappingTV's coverage of the main grand final. Tonight, we got Auz Fanclub versus Twig Boys. I've got a good night of gaming in for you tonight. I'm Just Jazz. With me tonight is Heebs
Hello.
and Big Fella Goose.
What's happening, guys?
Produced by Console, who, bless his heart, is awake 4:30 a.m. in America. How are we feeling tonight, guys?
Yeah, not
Excited.
bad. Yeah, I'm keen for this. To see how the whole season has been very close. Lots of back and forths. Like, I don't think anyone could have predicted who would have ended up in the grand final of Maine. Honestly saying.
Yeah, I mean, should be interesting. Me and Goose, we casted the semi-final the other week, and that was
crazy.
That was fat.
pretty
That was
damn
My heart's
crazy.
still beating from that game, dude.
Yeah.
That snake quarter went down to the last couple of seconds. So, I'm hoping we'll see something like that this game. I don't know how better or worse Twig is, but then I forget the other team last week already. But hopefully it's a close game.
I mean, well, at the least, I think we've got 3 maps for you guys that are like maps that are always full of action and like they play to that play style that we like seeing, those big bombs, the fast moments. We got for you guys tonight, we've got Logjam, and then after that, we've got Product. And if we go to a third map, which I hope we do, because I love seeing some good TF2 action, we're gonna finish it up on Snakewater. So how are you guys feeling about Logjam for that first pick tonight?
I think it's going to be exciting. I am excited for it. It's not a map that's been picked many times in the playoffs from what I've seen in the other divisions. But I think it's a good map. I think it gets a little bit more flack than it probably should. Outside of the last, I think it's a solid map. But I'm mostly excited for Product. I don't know about you, Goose.
I honestly, Logjam is what I am keen for, and I'm kind of glad we're starting it with a bit of fire. This map is as I always say, a nicely retextured process. Not that I don't like the textures on process, but I always say it's a lot of cool ramp slides, a very high skybox, excellent for soldier and demo bombs. Lots of action prepared for Logjam. I'm keen for this one.
Yeah, no, should be a good map. It definitely helps if you have better DM than the other team. So we'll see if that plays a role.
I think that
usually
just
it
goes
does,
about
but-
for every map, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. Outside of maybe a few like Granary and Gully, which take probably more coordination than DM. That's you're correct there. But
Yeah.
it seems like they've gone for 3 maps, which are all more heavily DM based than coordination based, especially Product. So that's why I'm so excited, because that's just going to be a complete DM match, especially
definitely.
at this sort of level where it literally is stripped down to whoever aims well, whoever aims best. But it should be
We
very
all love
exciting.
seeing some strats, but I think even at the higher level TF2 players, who doesn't love a good DM fest, epic air
exactly.
shots,
Yeah.
fast pushes,
Exactly.
very
I
very
better see
exciting
some air
stuff.
shots tonight.
I mean, sometimes like the most exciting thing is like you hop on the scout cam and he's like doing some really long flank around the side, and then you're like, what's he doing? What's he doing? And then he's right on the med, pops 2 shots in him, med dropped, Uber's used in, and they just crush all the players. I feel like maps like Product, that's especially like very pertinent on. So, but I think for me, I mean, I'm just looking forward to a good night of TF2. Like these 2
Definitely.
teams, I think over the course of the season have proved themselves to be the best main teams, and well, it's represented by the fact that they've made it to the finals. Hey,
Yeah.
So I think I don't know, I think it'll be good. Does anybody have any predictions for us tonight?
Yeah, look, like not to be so one-sided. I really hope the Oz Fanclub's able to show some aggression against these Twig boys, but I think I do think Oz Fanclub will be fortunate to get a third map. Although all my previous predictions, my other casts have been completely wrong. So I hope I'm proven wrong again. But honestly, I feel like with Bitler, Ace, and I think they've got Maz and Oz. Not to mention Susu and Shy. Like that whole roster, basically their whole roster is
It's a
just
good roster.
so experienced. And the Oz Fan Club, they've kind of, their end roster right now, it's just kind of been come together in the past 2 weeks. I know the Twig boys have gotten their transfers in, but it feels like they've been around a lot longer and kind of know what they're doing a little bit more. So I'd put
Yeah.
my money on them tonight.
How about you,
Yeah.
Heaps?
Oh man, for this, I'd love to say I'd go the other way for the sake of the cast, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Twig boys because yeah, just looking at the rosters here, I think they have a bit more experience. I know Oz has played IM, and I think just the fact that they won like the upper bracket final, right? So they went straight through. They didn't have to play last week or something. Would give me an inclination that they'll be the favorites here. But we're starting up now, so we'll be going into our first mid. Who are you gonna watch, Goose?
Bitler, man. Gotta
Bitler?
get on this
Alright.
Bitler cam.
Yeah,
I'll
the Bitler
join you
cam's
there.
where it's at.
Alright, okay, solid jump. He gets there quite a lot faster than Frydog. He's gonna shoot the sticky over to the other side. He hasn't connected with anything just yet. Actually, Frydog's team is very slow behind him, and Frydog's at 2 HP. He's gonna have to sync up some heals from his medic here. But a high bomb coming off from Cake there is going to force Bitler a bit far back, which is good because he's doing a lot of damage. Look at the mid here. Ace goes down. Oz trades on Dark. And Blue are getting forced out here. They're actually just dropping players.
A lot of really good early aggression there.
Really good from Red Team there to sort of band together and like death ball, so they force Blue out. But the medic is going to get out here. Oz is going to die surely. No, he's not getting chased. Oz will get out. So Blue Team lose 3, Red Team lose 2, but Red Team keep the point. Both medics up. It's going to be even Ubers. That was an epic mid to start the series off, I guess.
Yeah, completely disproved my prediction.
Ooh.
Oz almost sneaking up onto the medic there and getting fat 2 rockets, but gets killed straight away, which is nice work by the scout.
Oh, it looks like Blue's backed out all the way to last at this point, so we're setting up for the first last hold of this game. It's still even Ubers though, so I don't expect any off classes. Actually, no, they do have Susu on Engineer, and Maz is also on Sniper. Duck goes in for sack, does not get a single thing. It's actually a full off-class mid or last hold, because we've also got... Who is it? We had someone up on Pyro a couple seconds ago, but I think that was Oz, who's now switched over to Spy, so maybe we'll see an epic Spy play. That's what I'm hoping for.
The Oz Spy. Good sighting. But it looks like, I think he thinks that they saw him. I'm not sure if they did, but they might have, and he's going to go all the way back to spawn here to sob off. But in the meantime, we've got a sentry in the secret area. We've got a sniper watching the right, so Blue Team are fully set up for this.
I think also, with Maz on Sniper, they're going to really have to be careful of that sidelines. He actually gets a bit of a shot onto Duck there. Doesn't get the headshot, unfortunately. Doesn't connect with that one. But still, just a good kind of warning to watch out for Maz, because, excellent demo, but, he plays a bit of everything and is good at a bit of everything. So watch out for Maz.
Yeah, no.
Still just stalemated out. I don't think any team... I feel like it's very typical of these playoff and finals games. For a lot of teams, in the first couple of minutes, really don't want to take a lot of chances. So Duck goes down, Oz goes down. They do see that the Sentry does go down, so they got the Sentry pick. It's a really good pick there. But yeah, you really don't see a lot of teams taking a lot of early aggression into these last pushes, because nobody really wants to be the first team that gives up the point. Yeah? Everybody wants to make sure that they can sort of put their their mark on the game and start playing it by their rules instead of having to chase their own tail.
The Oz Spy, just sorry to interrupt you. The Oz Spy is about to be in action here.
I better get on that Oz Spy clan.
He's gonna decloak.
Let's see if the Senate can do anything.
He
gets found out.
Rogue scout. I don't know why the scout was there, but lucky he was. He's gonna pick off Oz there. It looks like we're back to square one here. The sniper and the sentry. The sentry's actually moved from under, which I think is a smart decision because Cake is able to just go under and spam it out without even peeking it. So it was a good idea from Susie to move that there. And as I'm talking, the soldier Duck comes in and dies. So looks like Blue are going to fight another day for now. But yeah, going back to what you're saying, I'm expecting people to take it slow. Not many risks will be taken, at least for the first part of the map, or maybe the map itself, because obviously it's a grand finals, and whatever. Nobody wants to, you know, lose the first round, lose the first map, and whatever. But I'm hoping that it'll pick up as the cast goes on and as the game goes on.
Yeah, I think we'll be incredibly lucky if we get the game to run at half the speed as it was last week. But again, I sincerely hope my predictions are wrong, ladies and gentlemen, because we're really hoping for a good grand final. But man, all season has just produced some fantastic results and exciting games.
Just real quick,
The
Auz has gone behind.
Wait, they're checking for
Got
him.
a pretty clear view on the med, but they did scare him out. And now he's gonna go down here. Surely.
Two now.
Ooh, this is looking dangerous.
Auz is still behind though, so they could maybe start aggressing off of that just alone.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
sniper
the
peeks
Uber
out,
is
kills
used
us all.
in.
Oh, Oz is gonna get the sniper here. It's gonna be a free pick. Surely. Why is the sniper? Why does he keep walking forward? Man, that is.
Wow.
That is the point. Cake takes the first point.
I'm so lost, man. That's so unfortunate for Oz. Every time he went behind, somebody would just walk forward for no reason. Like, I don't know, that was just unfortunate, I guess. And the fact that they lost one before and he was on Spy just meant that Red Team had an easy job pushing in there. But looks like the first round's going to go to Red Team. On this mid here, we're going to have a super aggressive mid from Blue there to get onto the demo, but nothing comes of it. And it looks like actually we've got a Soda Bomb onto the other team going on. And Red Team
goes down.
pick up
Shy
Blue.
gets pinned.
my God.
Shy goes down here.
Wow.
Blue are getting mulched, and both the scouts are gonna die. Oh no, Susu escapes, but will he get out? Because he seems like he wants to. He's hiding in logs right now. He might have. Oh my
And
God, the
they've
mate's
all
coming this way.
rotated
Oh,
logs.
he's checked. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know if you guys had seen that. Both Cake and Duck. Duck came out of logs and started. He took hide on that shack, but then Cake went behind. So as soon as he started getting pressure on Shy, Cake comes right in behind, pinches it. Shy goes down, and now we're looking at a full Uber ad situation for Auz Fanclub going into the second last hold. And I will say that that Twig Boys do have a sniper, a heavy, and a pyro. But they've come in, they've used
Big
Uber.
one by Ace. Yeah,
The
the
heavy
comes
stuff.
out.
Heavy's down, hezy goes
Heavy's
down.
down.
Scouts on
Stickies
point,
on the
Frog
point,
doing an
nothing
excellent
they
job
can
of
do,
sticking
and
it up.
that's
Wow,
point.
that's another round already. Casters, bad luck, I guess you can say.
Yeah, what's going on here for Blue Team? I didn't think this would be how it started, but seems so. Seems like Red Team have really taken control of this game so far, and they're just having their way. Like, I don't know, their mids have just been far superior. But I'm gonna watch Fry Dog on this mid.
Yeah, let's see what he can do.
So
And
he's getting good spam from Vidler.
One thing to note real quick, this is Twig Boys' pick for the first map.
Ooh.
So,
That's
very
even
interesting.
possible.
Quaffy
Ooh,
goes
okay.
down. So does Fry Dog.
Good aggression from Blue Team here. To pick
Shy
up the
goes
demo.
down as well.
And just wait, yeah.
So now it's cleanup time. Who gets these last frags? And it's that's another mid in favor of Auz
I'm
Fanclub boys.
gobsmacked, man. Blue Team played that really well at the start. They got onto the demo straight away. They got 2 picks. I thought they'd work themselves a mid there, but they just died. Like the rest of the team outside of the scouts just died, and you know, Cool Everest and Duck cleaned up.
They got the essential early frags, but Auz Fanclub with just the reply and just sheer aggression, I think they've kind of figured out we just need to throw everything we can at these guys. If we play out the rounds too much, we play out the mids, they're gonna kind of maybe I don't want to say outbrain us, but like, you know, maybe that's what they're thinking. Maybe they're just like, they know that they need to just get their DM there and just frag as much as they can, and that's what they're doing. So very good job to them.
Yeah, no, I'm super impressed by the way Red are playing. I have a feeling that they've been scrimming pretty hard for this series here, because they're really taking control of this series so far. Cake is going to try bump through choke there, but he screws up his surf, and he's going to back off here. He does eat a pipe, but he'll get healed up and probably go again pretty soon,
I
I'd
want to
expect.
see big Cake play, just so I can hear Goose go mad over it again.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And I think this is one here. Oh, he just misses the slide there. He's going to have to reset that one.
Does the mouth shake, showing his
He's
frustration.
going to go a bit closer here. He has to be careful of these stickies here. Oh, the demo got close to those stickies. Cake's in.
Oh, he stuffs it up though.
But he hasn't.
Manages to get it through Cave. Excellent stuff. And Ace goes down with the reply.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's getting a bit
And
too frisky.
Cake's back
Oh,
in.
Cake's in.
Oh.
2 good rocks on Shy, but
Shy
he gets
gets
out.
out.
Cool Everest is in
Cool Everest
as
manages
well.
to pick up Oz. Excellent stuff.
It's actually going to be
That's 2 down.
interesting
That's
play.
way pushable, especially
Yeah,
at this
Cool's
level.
in again. He's poking the
They've
flank.
got space.
Uber
Uber
trade.
come down from both teams.
And Cool Everett's gonna get some cap time
Well,
here.
1v1 on the point here. Susu
Duck
should
jumps
die
in.
here to a rocket. No, he gets arrowed. Susu's gonna come
Got
in here.
damage
He's
on
straight
Shy,
onto the
too.
scout. Oh, he picks off the scout here. Red team, this is not looking good for red team. They need to keep positioning or get
Scout
fragged.
goes
Get
down.
out. Oh, they do
Susu
get
and Maz
fragged.
down. Oz jumping in to see what he can salvage. I don't know if it's really working out, but it could go either way here.
That was
yeah,
a
that's
crater.
just going to die to fall damage. Wow.
Oh my
That
god.
was a massive bomb by Auz right there on that second point, because he had one of Auz Fanclub's soldiers right on top of Shy, but he comes in, sinks 2 rockets, saves the day. Shy ends up getting out. Now they've got, when it's just gonna be full ad. That's gonna be the situation.
He
Let's
really
see if
salvaged that for his team, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent stuff.
And then Cool Everest is gonna get found out. But, it's hard to do that when you're the last player up behind enemy lines. So now they've got full Uber ad going in the second point, and Auz Fanclub has actually positioned themselves all the way back so they can escape easily. And then it's just going to be Cake lurking. He's going to go down here surely. Yes, he does. And so that's going to be a second point for... Or they're going to get the second cap. There we go.
Yeah, they need to keep
for,
going in here
for
to
Twig.
use this ad though, because red teams are coming up on it soon, and it looks like they are going to enter through right. The Uber comes out on the scout. The sentry needs to go down. Maz is on the heavy, but he's not hitting his shot. The heavy finally goes down. The
Points
sentry's
being
up.
played.
Points being played. Very nice work from Bitler and from Ace there to cap the point, and they've put themselves on the board. 2-1 here going into the next mid.
I think the real test here is going to be, have they found their rhythm, Do they know what pace they're going to run at? And it's going to determine whether they've found that rhythm or not.
Yeah,
So I'm going to be watching Bitler to see what he can do. He's in mid
He's
nice
way
and early.
faster than Frydog again.
He loves
Frydog's
those
actually
double
going to be really low. Frydog might die here to a good sticky. No, he just
He
escaped.
gets 6 pack.
Big bomb from
Auz
Cake is straight
or
onto
Cake
the
with
demo.
big bomb, not Auz.
Excellent
Oh,
pipe.
Auz
Okay,
counter
really
shot.
returns the favor. Massive bomb to the medic, but the medic doesn't die. Susu's on the
Quacky
medic. He's
does.
gonna surely. Oh my god, the medic got a sword there. Susu picks him up though. Duck's gonna be in behind. He's gonna get onto the demo here. He's gonna die instantly, and that's a good response from blue team on the mid there, because I believe they've lost everyone. Actually, the scout is gonna go in as I'm talking. He's gonna get. He's gonna get Bitler. He's on twin feet and he's gonna die. Oh my god. Okay.
It's definitely helped stall some time for Auz Fanclub to get their Uber up on last, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting a sentry up, and I imagine that we'll see that other scout come back as the heavy. No, he comes with his pyro. This is a fairly standard last hole. Get a sentry, get a pyro, especially if they're going to push in that top left. The pyro just being able to deny them that space is so powerful.
Yeah, they've got a blue team have a bit of time to work with here because they have such a large ad. Looks like they're going to work themselves into top left here, same place they went in before. Bitler's going to get ready to push in here. I'm expecting to see Demo Scout here, or maybe, no, it's going to go through main. They're going to take out the sentry straight away. Very nice work. They have to deal with the rest of the players now. The Pyro's still alive. Actually, Frydog's going to go down here. Yeah, he goes down. Heavy's up. They need to focus the Heavy now. He's on full HP. They're playing the point. Really nice work by Susu there. He's going to get the... He's going to die for it for them. But Auz and the Medic stay alive and are the only 2 left, and they're going to tie the game up. So that's a really clinical push from blue team there.
Not too shabby hold of from Auz Fanclub though. They, despite the lack of Uber, they managed to get some good numbers down, and they really made the Twig boys work for that one. But as I say that, we're coming into the third mid here, and or fourth. I've lost track at this point. But
Duck's gone into logs. He's going to do a long plank. Looks like the DM's being exchanged here. Ace is straight onto the enemy team. Red team and collapsing. But Duck's on the medic. Surely he gets the medic in.
Ooh.
No, he gets forced out just before he can get the third rocket here, and Shy is going to escape on 30 HP. And the scout's in now. Can he hit his shots?
Whoa.
No, he's missing. Oh, he picks up the pack.
Both scouts
sacked.
sacked.
Shy
They
goes
double
down.
sack through, and they pick him up, and they're still alive. They might actually be able to clean this up. They're going to clean this up. Oz can't do anything. He's a soldier. He's going to.
Wow.
So the scouts coming up clutch there for
What a
Auz Fan
salvage.
Club at the last second, and they're gonna pick up their deity, the Oz, the man
That is
himself.
about as good of a salvage as you could ask for, because early on in that mid, you had Duck, you had Frydog, and you had Quacky all go down early, and then from there it was like you either sack for med or you get the heck out, and they made a really bold choice to just go for broke and get the med, and it works out. They end up winning the mid. How they salvaged that, they must have been grinding ammo mod, surely. That's the only way you can describe that.
Yeah, I mean that was just really clutch from the scouts there. I think at the last minute to pick up the medic, the demo, and the soldier, because it did look like a blue mid.
Yeah, no, I really thought that was going to go to the Twig boys, but Cool Everest managing to just pick up Shy.
Ace is in position to bomb here. He's gonna bomb right now.
Cake's
The medic
going.
hasn't seen him.
Oz is on sniper,
He's in,
by the
he's
way.
in. Oh wait, he doesn't go for the medic. He actually picks up the scout. The demo's on 2 HP. Really good damage by Ace there. Not sure why he didn't go for the medic though. And actually, the sniper's gonna pick off the demo.
Fry Dog goes down.
And red team are gonna have to back off here. Actually, is that a soldier in? It is a soldier in. Ducks on Oz. He's not hitting his shot
surely
right
he
now.
doesn't get.
Surely, no, he peeks his last rocket and Oz stays alive. Oh man. Okay, wait, there might be an Uber trade coming at choke here because they're pretty close. Surely. Yep.
Bitler
Bitler
goes
goes
down.
down, but the red team. This is going to be fucking disastrous for the Twig boys.
Yeah, you don't want to drop your demo
Well
there.
said.
Susu's in. He might need a save from the medic here. He's just dancing around the entire team. He's gonna run out cave. And it looks like, oh wait, Oz is on the flank sniper right now. He's getting pressured by a scout though. And he's gonna go down. He went all the way around through logs. Classic Oz. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that
it
one
looks
not
like,
playing off at the standard, unfortunately.
yeah, red team gonna push through choke here. Surely they take second here. They got a really good positioning. Shy takes it direct from Duck. And it looks like red team, yeah, they just have the numbers right now and the positioning. And the picks. And the picks. And that's 7k for ban.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, and Maz goes down as well, so that's the last
3
hold
down.
for blue. They do already have a sentry by Oz, that's a very smart decision by him. And it looks like they're gonna keep rolling.
The blue doesn't have spawners yet, so they could really
Red
just
team-
take this
Red team
in
wanna
if they
drive
wanted
push
to.
this. Yeah.
Sentry does
looks
go
like they're
down.
poking it, but I don't think they're gonna commit until they have Uber.
Yeah,
Actually,
the
the
spawners
scouts
have
in, they
arrived.
commit. But the medic has Uber now, and he's just gonna pop. Yeah, he pops, but the Uber's gone terribly because they went way too far forward here. But they're coming back in with the Uber,
Oh,
it's
wow.
still going.
Do they have a pause?
I think that's a pause.
I don't know what happened.
Ye-
I think
well-
Shy timed out or something. No.
People are they're floating around, not moving for me. So I think that is a pause.
Yeah.
What an interesting time to pause it.
Yeah, so we're looking around here. We've got Oz is
Oh, that's
on
true, yeah.
28 HP, and we've got Susu, which is basically full buffed. It's going to be dependent on if Fry Dog and Cool Everest turn around in time to catch Oz.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do.
I don't think they
you
know
can't
he's there
speak
though.
Yeah, you can't speak too soon.
Because the Uber's just about to end, and I
Yeah.
don't think they know Oz is here. So if Oz stays hidden here, when the Uber ends, he's going to be able to get a fat rocket off, at least one, maybe two before he dies. And if
Yeah.
he gets like 100 onto the demo and maybe like 50 onto the scout, Susu's fully buff here, and if he hits a shot, he could potentially
You just clean
either
up.
A, kill one, or B, stall enough for his team to spawn here. I think they have spawners soon, but it's going to be close. But red team are in a good position, so I wouldn't be surprised if they take it, but it's not impossible for blue to save the round here.
Yeah, no, definitely not at all. And you know, I felt red Auz Fanclub there. They should have, like, we saw this a lot last week. Teams kind of not timing the respawns very well. Like, so they were peeking in just then, but they were very hesitant to fully go in. I felt like if they had two options. They could have either just fully committed and cleaned up the remaining 3 players, and that would have made their situation right now a lot easier, or they could have just waited, gotten Uber, and gone in with the advantage. You know, whether they've made the right decision or not, I don't know, but I know that you need to be very decisive on those things. You can't be half and half, especially when pushing into last. Like, you know, peeking in to get intel is all great and all, but you got to be committed. And someone,
Yeah.
you know, when someone makes the call on your team, you guys all have to commit to that call.
Yeah, so they almost, like, assuming they cap here, they would have almost botched this full ad push because 3 of their players went in like way too far and they ended up getting picked off by the heavy and I think the demo. And so they lost 3 as they Ubered. And so, you know, it was a sort of, I guess, probably like a 5v3 here, but the Uber's been a bit too strong and they've been able to trade off of it. And so now they're back in a good position, but it was almost really dangerous there. And probably a bit of miscommunication by Auz Fanclub here to not push in as a team.
Yeah, because you saw Friday look and Quacky looking like they wanted to push in, and Quacky had committed way far. It already dropped down on the ground, and Frydog looked like he was moving back. And because Quack had committed so far in, he had to force it out, or is either just going to drop it, and then it's like, well, there's a failed push in general. So, it was just kind of weird timing on everybody's end. It kind of reminds me of one of the lessons I was taught early on in my TF2 sixes career is like, you have to make a decision. Are you in or are you out? Because if you hesitate, if there's any moment of hesitation, the other team can take advantage of that. And
Yeah.
you've dropped an Uber, you've dropped a player, you've lost a round, what have you. So like, maybe it's just maybe they're just a bit more, just very indecisive in that push. But I mean, from the position that we see in the pause, it looks like they can come together, but they got to be mindful that Auz is like just lurking in the back. He is on about 28 health, if I remember correctly, but it's still like,
Yeah, 28.
Gotta make sure that you see the push through.
Yeah. Oh no, is there anything else we can really comment on? This is
I
a long
just want
pause.
to say, I think it was Ozza said that it was Bitler who timed out.
Oh,
So
okay.
is it 90-second delay? However long the delay is, 90 seconds into the future.
Actually, and we're back.
We unpause. The scout gets taken out immediately. Oz is on 2 HP, and he's not going to be able to save. Okay, so I wasn't expecting Susu to die like literally the moment it unpaused because he was 185, but unfortunately
We did
for him,
all that speculating just for that.
yeah. Jeez, I thought Oz would die first at least. But looks like we're going to our next mid here. And Bitler again is just getting to mid way before Frydog, but nothing is coming of it. He really needs to punish Frydog for being so slow here. Ducks in logs. Cake's going to jump onto his house here. Red are actually playing left side. And it looks like Cake's bomb is going to come out. He's going to jump onto his patio, which he's gone to the last couple of minutes. He's going to die straight away. Frydog is in. He's going to die. It looks like it's come down to Shy and Susu.
And Maz is on the med. Maz drops Quacky.
Okay, that's
wow.
Not what you want to see. It's going to be double scout, but both the scout, one scout's low, and the medic. Okay, Susu needs to make sure. Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Wow.
Okay. So what he needed to do there, he needed to make sure that each scout was in front of him, so he had eyes on both the scouts there. He took a bit too long backing there, so the scout was able to get behind him and get onto the medic, which is really bad. You don't want to see that happen because they could have won a round if that med stayed alive there.
That's the second mid in a row where Twig boys have they've done what they've needed to do, but somehow both teams have or Auz Fanclub, they're just by I guess force of will alone, their scouts have managed to salvage that and win the mid fight long after meds have died.
And I think you can give it to the scouts there. Did Cake do something? I saw.
Oh, he just jumped onto the bridge and it was a very nice flick onto Oz.
Okay. Yeah, I think Oz was hiding in that little bridge part.
This is another
mid there.
It's another big ad last that we're going up on. It looks like they're just going to use in.
Frydog goes down early though.
Wow. Big drop on Frydog, but they're getting a good point pressure at least. The frags really haven't.
Ace is gonna go.
Yeah, those frags really haven't gone their way, but they could just stand on point half a second and win the round.
I have no idea who's gonna win this one.
They just gotta focus that medic.
Oh my god! Actually, Pillar's gonna get the scout. It's a big pipe, and Susu spawns there to clean up. But going back to what you were saying on mid there, I think from what I've seen, it's definitely been the scouts of Auz Fanclub that are just consistently pulling out wins for their teams.
Yeah.
They stay alive and they clutch out. I think they've clutched out 3 mids right now.
Yeah.
So really sort of props to them for being able to do that here. But blue team are going to retake second. Ace is actually going to go down really low. He grabs the back, so he's going to be okay. But they cap second. And Uber, okay, so wait, I think my HUD's a bit broken. I don't know what the Uber's situation is.
I can't see the Uber situation on.
It's even?
It's an even Uber situation.
Okay, wait, there's 2 stickies that nobody's seeing right now. I think Shy's seen them. Surely he gets someone to kill them, yeah. There's just 2 random stickies where the scout was. Almost could have killed him, but yeah, looks like we're gonna have an even Uber situation here. But blue team are on the back foot here, which is not something I expected, especially if it was their pick. So they gotta start doing something now with 10 minutes left. They got enough time for it, obviously, and it looks like Oz is gonna play in cave here and hopefully try and see an opening, but he's gonna back off for now. Oh wait, we have the Uber trade coming out of Chokia. Maz picks up the cake, so that's a big pick. The Coolverse is behind here from Logs, and so is the Soldier. So they could do a big flank right now, and it looks like they are. Coolverse is in, he's gonna die straight away. Duck might die as well. Oh my god, I didn't even see it. Was that an Oz bomb?
It was an Oz bomb. He managed to catch the med like right as the Uber faded and drops the med, and the other team follows up on that damage. And, you know, 5 players go down in that mid hold, you know, so I guess it really wasn't much of a hold to begin with, but... And then
wow,
Cake goes down.
What? Soldiers on the back. Oh my god, they're throwing everything at Shy, but Shy stays alive, so that's really well done. And it looks like Blue Team have managed to ride the momentum straight onto Red Team's last.
Looks like they're just gonna try to go and try here.
The heavy's about to die. It's really good. They haven't even popped. Wait.
They don't even have yet. They don't need it.
Oh my god, they just dry pushed that. I didn't even realize. Wow, really well done. They tie it up here.
So a far cry from the way the game started. It's very slow, and now it's just opened up.
Look, I'm really hoping that Blue Team can get their mids together, because Biller is doing so much damage since he gets there like 3 seconds before Frydog, but nothing seems to come of it. I really want to see like a demo pick off a demo here, but it looks like they can get there at about the same time this mid. So good adaptation by Frydog here. And the Mies come out. Duck's gonna die to the Senate. He's gonna stay alive. Oh no, he's gonna die straight away.
Down,
Cake's behind, but he's not behind the combo, and he's been seen. He's just gonna play under the point now. But as I say, Ace is going back in. He's gonna pick up full Everest, and the medic's on 2 HP. So Red Team are in a really bad position here. Surely the demo dies. No, a nice pipe and an arrow saves him. He's really far out front. Surely the scout picks him off here. Oh my god, he's still alive.
Frydog has stayed way too alive way too long.
Yeah, he could have jumped out there, I feel like, as well. But Blue Team is going to come straight in. The Soldier's big bomb.
Duck's going in.
Oh my god, he almost hits a fat direct onto Shy, but Shy surfs away with like 20 HP. And Blue Team have Uber, and they're going to push into second, but Red Team also have Uber, but they're backing out because the health isn't very good. I wonder if they'll... No, they're not going to test this. They've lost all their positioning. So... Finally, a response from Blue Team on mid there, because they've just been getting sort of out-DM'd on mid every single mid, so good to see that they've switched things up, and ironically it's the one mid where Frydog isn't beaten by like 3 seconds. Actually, Oz is gonna get completely denied by the Pyro when he tries to sack in. He just gets an air blast. He didn't even lose any HP, he just got like forced out back through Shutter here. He's gonna go in again, he's gonna hit by stickies. Oh, this is a poor performance by Oz right now, buddy. You got to step it up.
Ban on Sniper here. I remember what he did on Sniper in the semi-finals. So
Oz just keeps getting denied by this Pyro. I could tell he's mad right now, surely. But yeah, Ban's gonna be watching right side right now. Nothing's over there, so he's kind of watching nothing as of right now. And it looks like we're just trying to get something in. Oh, he gets this get in. Oh my god! Oh no, cool. That is.
He hit his head on that little ceiling overhead right on top of, once you walk into Shutter, and ended up losing 100 health because of it, and then just got denied after that.
Yeah, it's very much an Oz play right there. Oh, Ban's gonna go for a hero shot here, maybe. The medic's right there. Oh, he doesn't commit to it. Oh, he gets a headshot and Baz goes down.
Ooh.
Ban is popping off.
What a beautiful shot.
Hailing in from Asia Fort once again. He's here to mean business, ladies and gentlemen. That is Ban on Sniper.
Yeah, I'm expecting a Maz sniper right now. Actually, no, the Senate's up on sniper.
Oh, Shy gets forced.
Oh, really?
Ooh. Yeah, Shy does get forced.
They just
He's backing out from here.
This is terrible. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Did they just not look on the right side, and Duck just came in and got the force for free?
Yeah, I think Duck just kind of went for a bit of a flank around, and you know, no one really noticed, and yeah, next thing you know, Uber's gone.
We got a flank sniper here. No, he's backed off. Ace is gonna go down.
Good pressure by Woodramp right there.
Behind right now though, and wait, why do they still have 3 people on last?
Susu's on the point. Could they back cap here?
Why are 3 people on last?
Susu goes down.
It was a good play by Susu. I don't know what Red Team is doing with 3 players still on last, where their medic, a demo, and a scout push out onto second.
They're preventing a Susu back cap. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but they just left their combat to dry. I would have liked to see Blue Team capitalize that and just jump on the medic. Actually, what huge stickies! Oh my god, it's last week all over again, but instead of Crybaby, it's now Bitler. And he's gonna get the drop. The Uber gets forced out by Duck here. Oz stays on sniper for some reason, and he's gonna get the pick. We got a battle between Ace and Cake there. Ace wins it. They're just gonna keep rolling onto last, and I don't think Red Team can do anything about it because they've only got 4 up. But they don't have second yet. They're playing the point now. Really good job by the scout.
Point here.
And that's gonna be Blue Team taking control. Yeah, and you know what? It doesn't feel like Blue Team should be winning this game right now, but they are, and I think that goes to show, like, just how sort of strong they are on this map, maybe, which is why they picked it, because they don't need to be playing their best to be winning it, but looks like we're going to mid here. Bitler's on very low HP. He's going to pick up the pack. He's a bit faster than Prydog now. He's going to exchange stickies as per normal. And the soldiers are going to jump onto the left here. Cracks up. Senate's in. Gets fat bomb into Quake. Whack. Sorry, but gets absolutely dominated. And looks like Red Team are taking all the positioning in the world right now. And Blue Team is just going to be forced back. So that's another mid loss from Blue.
I think in some cases that's a bit of a safe play just to back out once they got that one pick, just because they've got the round advantage. So like, you know, there's not a huge need for them to like really kind of be relentless on mid. Like if we get a pick, beautiful, we can pressure off of that. But if one of our players goes down, like there's no need to force the issue, because like they could have found themselves in a situation where they're pushed all the way back on last. But as I say that, Bitler goes down.
Yeah,
so
it's
like,
really bad from Blue. They're just not getting out fast enough.
So
this is some excellent retaliation from Auz Fanclub, honestly. If there's a time to step up and say, we belong here, it's now. And as we say that, they're walking into the last. Uber comes out from both teams.
So
there's a heavy on the point. This could really go either way, but 2 down on both teams. Like, we just don't know yet. Frodo gets those stickies there.
Twig
hits the pipe.
4 players.
And the hits on the point. This is going to be so close.
Oz spawned.
Oh my god.
Oh, is he going to lose the quack here, though? He needs to stall for 2 seconds. Cake's coming in now. The spawns are up now. He's not going to get it. Oh shit!
Coming in.
Jesus.
My god, 4-0 with 3 minutes 30 left.
What a
Are we
great.
going to experience another golden cap? My heart can't handle it. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Dude, I don't know. Like, Oz did really well there, but I watched him waddle from spawn to the point instead of jumping it straight away. He almost lost his team the game before he came up clutch. Feel like him there.
If it wasn't for Cake jumping in though, he would have salvaged that last hole.
Oh, big bomb information. He's done so much damage.
Blue Team
just collapsing onto red. Oh my god, everyone's going down. Cake's on the demo though. He's gonna get piped. Cake's gonna go down surely to the soldier. He does, and it's just cool Everest up for red here, and he's gonna go all the way back onto their second. I don't know. It looks like I think he'll want to make a play, but that's finally some coordinated aggression from Blue there. That's what we needed to see, because they were doing so much damage with like the ace bombs and the Bitler stickies, but they just weren't capitalizing on it.
The timing of them was not good, but
yeah,
you know, they finally saw Bitler called, yo guys, they're fucked up, please jump in there, you know, and it worked. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff to his boys.
230. Oh, actually, someone stacks in for Bitler here, but he 2 pipes him, which is so clutch because Duck was almost going to get that demo crack here. Oh, Maz gets dropped. Well, not dropped, but dies to a trap, and I think they want to keep coming in here. There, they pop through main. It's a bit of an awkward pop because the scout wasn't with them. He's just finally with them. Bitler's going to get shot in the back by a scout. Nothing's really dying here, but Blue Team are just playing the point. Susu's behind them, just pistoling, but I don't know how much he can do. Oz is going to come in here now, and I think this is a disaster so far, unless Bitler just goes huge. But, I think,
it's a big collapse.
They rushed their Uber so much, so they only had Bitler in for the first 10% of the Uber, and Susu came in for it on like 50 HP, so he wasn't healthy when like
Maz
the Ubers.
is lurking here.
Is he?
Under the point. Yeah, he's gonna get found out. Cake scares him off, ends up dropping him. But yeah, it could have been bad.
Yeah, we'll see an ace spy play here.
Stab on the meta here, that could...
Spy play.
This could be so dangerous.
Oh my god. What is that decloak?
What is that pipe?
But Oz picks off the medic. How does he headshot and ducks off? But they just all dive for the medic.
This is way too back and forth. My heart to handle. My god.
I don't understand what's going on. Can you guys help me?
I
it's
think
just like wave after wave. Of just
I think we're gonna see
in.
one last push for the last, and that's And if that fails, we're gonna go to Golden Cap. What a great map to start this series, guys. I gotta say.
Yeah, no, this has been fantastic. Let's hope we can keep this up on product.
Yeah, I mean, at this position, Blue team can't lose in regulation time, but they can lose if it goes to golden cap. But they have a good chance here to pick up this round right now if they play it right. They've actually. Oh, are they on crits? Oh, they are on crits. Okay, this could be fat.
Yeah,
Dylan
Shy's
needs to
on
get
crits
a
here.
pump on
Can
the
you say,
Billy cam.
get
He's
on
about
the
to
Billy
crits.
cam.
Oh no!
Oh.
Okay, he's gone under, but he doesn't have the crits on him. Oh, wait, he does have the crits on him. Apparently I'm blind. He's gonna stick him with the point. They have to play the point here. The medic's about to get Uber. There's just nothing.
No, it's a cleanup, and that Uber's going to come out.
That's going to be game with 5 seconds on the clock. My God, golden cap.
I'm so disappointed in that crits. The medic and the demo just got disconnected, so we only got 2 crit stickies off. It was a whole lot of nothing, unfortunately. The soldier peeked him, and then he went under and couldn't get a sight line on the medic there, so kind of sucks, but I mean, well played by red team to defend that there.
My heart's racing, boys. I don't know about you.
This golden cap is like an early Christmas present for casters. Yeah. Seriously.
Merry Christmas, Auz Fortress. Brought to you by the main grand finals.
Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
So for you guys, like, what are you noticing that either both teams are doing well or both teams are doing poorly? Because the one thing that I keep on noticing is, especially on mids, just how dominant Auz Fanclub scouts are being. Because he's at least 3 or 4 times they've completely salvaged it from like the unsalvageable. You know, you would think, okay, Auz Fanclub down and out. But then, lo and behold, they get like frags out of nowhere and manage to capture the point. So that's what I've been noticing. And I mean, Bitler's going huge as well. I think he's really put the team on his back.
Yeah.
And just another thing that I've also noticed, Shy plays extremely well. She surfs at the right times. I reckon her Uber tracking's been well. And it's like the little small things that a medic does that she's just doing consistently well this entire game, which Quacky's also been having a great game, but Shy just like manages to get herself out of like really tricky situations. Sometimes I'm like 18 health, and I'm sat there wondering like, how the heck does she do that? How can I start doing that in game?
Yeah, no, I think it's interesting because with the mids, it's like at the start of him, it's like Bitler's really up and all aggressive on the point, and it's like Fried Dog is not getting much positioning on mids at all. Like, you know, he's having a hard time getting that damage out. But then I think because the Twig boys, they're so dominant on mids, I don't want to say they're overly confident, but they kind of forget that there's, you know, 2 insane scouts, Ban and Cool Everest, who will make it happen if they need to make it happen, and they have been doing exactly that. So, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the whole scenario.
Well, I'm having a look at these logs here, and I just want to say, Wood Ramp is popping off. They've got 27 kills, 13 assists, 15 deaths. Bitler's got the most DPM by far with a little under 300, followed up by Auz. But then after that, you've got all of Auz Fanclub, with the exception of Cool Everest, like right behind them. You know, Cake on 270, Wood Ramp 265, Frydog 250, Duck 230. You know, so Bitler and Auz are doing a lot of work for their team, but then like, you know, you see the other players on Auz Fanclub, and they're doing equally as much work, but it's more of a team unit effort versus like 2 individuals sort of like being the players that make stuff happen.
Yeah. And that's a really surprising result, because you going into this, you think, okay, the Twig boys, that's gonna be the people that play like a team, and that set up plays and, you know, kind of like really exhibit the strats that they've been working on. But Auz Fanclub, they're not just showcasing Cake and Ban's, like, you know, solo talent. They're really like just working as a whole team to get these plays done and to make things happen. And they've been doing such a good job at that.
And then just looking at Medic's stats, both of like the heal numbers that they're putting out are fairly even. The one thing I want to point out, Shy has not dropped once. She's had 1 near full charge death, but that happens. Wacky, on the other hand, has dropped twice. You know, so that just sort of plays into that, like, Shy's mechanics. Maybe a little bit more skilled than Quacky Doos are, but even then, like, you know, I think both medics are having a really good game as well. And as far as like the kills that both teams are having, it's dead even. Red has 98, Blue has 99. Damage is about the same as well. So it's you know, both teams. I mean, it's a fairly even game, and that's represented by the
yeah.
scoreline that we've got, it
Yeah.
being 4-4.
Yeah, I think Quack's both of his drops have been, I think, outside of his control somewhat. I think one was to a trap, which it's not really the medic's job to check for traps to choke.
Yeah.
So can't really put too much blame on him there. And I think the other one was to an Oz sniper. So again, like I suppose, sort of positioning himself and covering himself might have been something he could have done better. But for the most part, if you don't know the sniper's there, sometimes you just get caught out. So
Yeah.
it's not like he's had like any terrible Ubers where he's just like either dropped himself to like a soldier bomb that he could have saved or dropped his entire team. But I think he's done just as good of a job, sorry, as Shy in this game so far. Because even though he has 2 more deaths, he does have more heals per minute, which is impressive. Although he does have, well, 1 less Uber, and obviously blue team had a crits go off. So solid job by both medics there. I did want to sort of just talk about that. I think how Twig Boys seem to be operating at like each end of the spectrum of the logs. So you have like Bitler and Oz at the top on the server, and then you have like.
Oh, we're going live here.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay. Well, just ignore me then.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
No.
We love the analysis. That's
Yeah.
for sure. But on this
the game's
mid,
always better.
Blue's taking a lot of early aggression. Quacky is on barely any health, marginal at best. It's actually going to go down to Ace. So
Yeah,
now you
good
still
bomb
got,
by Ace there.
you still have the two scouts for.
Oh, but Ben's coming in. He's coming in hot. Can Bitler
Yeah.
land the pipes? Can he scout killing him up? I know he's still alive. He's still alive, and Duck's
Bitler
coming
goes
in as
down.
well. This is going to be an absolute disaster. They're going to pick up Shy unless she gets out by the skin of her teeth. I don't think so.
But the sword.
Oh, but
The sword gets out. That was so fun. Wait,
You
why
would not
did she
see it
pop?
coming.
Wait, why did she pop?
Oh,
Wait, she popped?
Pussy pop.
Nobody was
Ooh.
around and she popped. I'm so confused.
It really
still though.
It do be like that sometimes, lads. It do be like
She
that.
might have had a finger slip. But the thing is, Red don't know she popped, so they could fake this. They could fake this until they make this. Just act like you have ad because
Yeah.
Red team won't know any better.
They didn't show up to mid though, or maybe did they cap mid and just back out? I can't remember.
Well,
I
I
wasn't
remember
paying
Red are
attention.
under the impression they have pulled this out here.
Yeah.
So. But it looks like we have a duck in the little cubby hole here. He's gonna die. No, he's not. He's actually gonna get pick off to Ace and then jump away. Wait, what?
What?
Oz!
That rocket.
Oz hits a cross-map air shot on Duck trying to escape.
Oh, the
Oh my
crits come out.
Oh, is it crits? It's a crits. They have to collapse on the red combo right now.
They don't
Everyone
get
gets
the med
out.
though.
Oh.
Kate goes down. The Cool Everest on 2 HP. He doesn't have the pack. He's gonna die. Surely.
And-
Surely. He
The
does
Twig
die.
Boys
down.
moving into second like an
full ad.
absolute unit there, my god. And yeah, this is going to be full ad for Lust. Don't want to call it too early, but yeah, this is looking a bit of a disaster for the Auz Fanclub, unfortunately. Just going to have to sit tight and wait and see unless
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're quite keen to push in here with Scout down and all their team here. Then there's really not much time. The Auz Fanclub have got to think of something quick and
They come
They're
in.
gonna
Pyro
come
is
in.
up,
and
the
they're
Scout
coming in.
comes out. Maz is straight onto the combo. He's gonna pick off Frydog here, surely. Frydog, yeah, he does go down. That's a really good pick. Pyro needs to go down.
Points
And then
being
the
played.
point gets
And
capped.
that's game.
Oh my god. So, I can't believe, like, that whole map was just crazy. Like, the fact that Twig Boys pull that off there after being down, I think 2-0 at the start, just a really good comeback. It was
Yeah.
really messy though, I have
Yeah.
to say, but really good job there on Golden Cap. I mean, Shy got out by the skin of her teeth. That was sort of the MVP of that
Yeah.
Golden Cap there for her to get out.
That sauce saved them
I
the game.
Yeah, I still don't understand the pop there. I think it was just a finger slip. But like I said, Red Team didn't know she popped, so they just sort of faked it. And they come in, Red Team crits unknowingly into a team that doesn't have Uber. But they don't get anything of it. Blue Team collapsed really well. I'm still fucking lost by that Oz midi.
Yeah.
He shot it from logs.
Was it
onto-
on Duck that was like
Yeah, it was
jumping
on- so-
across?
Yeah.
Duck was in the cubby hole, right? He picks off the soldier. He's on like, I don't know, 20, 30 HP. Jumps out all the way back to his medic, and a random stray rocket from Oz picks him off in the air as he's landing. I mean, really, we don't need to ego boost that kid anymore. But
No, not at all. But that
I
that,
mean-
that rocket was traveling for like 5 seconds. Like you
Yeah,
could count the
legit.
seconds on that rocket quite
Yeah.
easily. Like, yeah, it'd be like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, fucking would have gone to 5, and then it finally hit Duck. Sorry, and yeah, that was insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, no, that was really clutch. Really good execution by Blue there on the last push as well. They focused down everyone really well. Maz got onto the demo straight away, so they didn't have any stickies to sort of disrupt the cap. They got the pyro straight after that, and just kind of steamrolled from there. So clinical.
What a first map is all I
Yeah.
can say. It's all I can think of. Like, you know, that had everything you wanted. You know, it was fast paced. It was back and forth. Both teams really playing out of their minds. You know, I feel like Auz and Bitler are a bit of big game players, I guess. You know, and you know they're just popping off that entire round. You know, but even then, you can't really take anything away from Auz Fanclub either, because they equally were just playing extremely well, extremely tight. I'm consistently impressed at how good their scouts are doing, and then you know, unfortunately they couldn't get anything with those crits, end up losing the first map. That's all right, because that takes us to Product, and Product, as we all know, Product is the DM map. This is a map we all want to see, because it's always back and forth action. There's no stalemates. There's none of this. All right, we're on even Ubers, and
Exactly.
maybe I'll go sniper and watch out for a spy. It's just action, frags, jumps.
Exactly. That's
stickies.
why it's the map I'm most excited for in this series. And I think after looking at that game, I actually think Auz Fanclub will take this. But I'm expecting like 500 DPM from Bitler here. I'm calling it right now.
I'm
He's going
hoping
to go
for
off.
500 DPM.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
going to go off. But I think just from what I saw on Logjam, like because scouts really do rule this map, since Ban has been going off, I think Auz Fanclub will tie the series up right now, which would be cool because I'd love to see a third map.
This is going to be one hell of a DM fest, boys.
Yeah, I'm expecting 500 DPM from Bitler, and I'm expecting 400 DPM from Ban.
I'm expecting mid fight after mid fight after mid fight. Just
I mean,
mid
technically
fight.
that's all Product is, isn't it? It's just like a constant mid fight unless you're forward holding. But yeah, it should be a really fun map, I think.
I think it's actually going to come down to who knows how to forward hold the best. Because once you get a fucking proper like stronghold on Product, like that's like almost half the round gone. Like it can take a solid 2 minutes to break a forward hold. Like and you got to really try. You can't just like sack everything in. You need to do it strategically as well. And that's something so hard to do on in a King of the Hill setting where you know time really is your enemy. You know, time's always your enemy in TF2 because.
But you're really playing against the clock on Product.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be really interesting. I'm super keen to see how each team plays this. I'd be interested to see if sort of Twig Boys get their act together and they start playing more cohesively, because they're a bit all over the place on Logjam, even though they managed to pull it off. So I'm keen to see if their sort of team coordination kicks in right now. I'm expecting it to, because they were the first seed. But looks like we're going live here, so
We've readied up. It is time, boys.
Hell yeah.
We can't not watch the Bitler cam this mid, quite honestly.
Surely.
You know, after last game, we're going to keep our eyes glued to the Bitler cam.
Yeah,
Frydog getting
Frydog's
in
just going
earlier.
to go way faster this time. And looks like Bitler's going to trade some stickies. Massive bomb from Cake straight on. He's going to die straight away though. Frydog pushes past the point. He's got Bitler really low, but he gets arrowed. And it looks like, oh no, Oz gets traded from that bomb, but the medic's really low on red. Bitler's going to go down here, surely. No, he just squeaks away on 40 HP. It looks like we're going to have a bit of a reset here, but straight back into the action. Bitler's doing so much damage on this mid. Frydog's straight in on him, but he's just not dying. He's just doing really well there to not be the center of attention from red team. And he's going to probably get off like 200-300 damage on that mid. So really well played by Bitler. And looks like blue team are going to come away with the first mid. Kick straight onto Bitler here. Not going to get anything. Bitler's going to back off, get healed up. And yeah, we're able to hold blue team. Actually, a bit of action going on the left side here. Duck's going to get away on 11 HP. And yeah, what do you guys think?
That was pretty crazy. I like the
Massive.
They managed to muscle them out really well. That post fight, you know, making sure they don't get
Massive
back
bomb by
in. Ooh, I was going there.
Oz goes down.
It gets traded. Ban's on 2 HP here.
The Uber comes out.
He gets the trade. Better Uber from Blue here because they'll have more players post. Actually, no,
They do
never
pick
mind,
up Maz as well.
Picks up Maz post. Yeah.
Ace taking a lot of damage up here. Actually,
Blue team are
Bravo's gonna
fighting.
go down here.
We're gonna get Ban here. He goes down. Quack's on 2 HP. He's just gonna get out. Looks like. Unless a massive sticky hits. No, he gets the pack. Oz is gonna jump in. No, that's Ace. Ace is gonna jump up, back off. Oz is actually fighting Duck on the left side here. Duck's gone down to 7 HP. That's the second time. Oh, what the hell?
What?
Oh my god.
That's why
How?
top level demo man, ladies and gentlemen. That is Bitler for you right there. Get your hot pies.
So
My God.
He's gonna die.
Gonna draw the team back though.
Full team sack. Full team sack. Van's still in. He's on half HP. No, he doesn't get the medic. Oh, that sucks.
Before Shy picked up the pack, she was on 5
Question
HP.
mark. She question marks them. Oh, toxic. Shy is toxic here. They have a full ad and they've got the forward hold, so they're in a really strong position here. Just run down the clock. With a minute 20 left, it's going to be hard for Red Team to get back into this first round.
Yeah, they're going to have to pull a rabbit out of their hat, especially after Cake going down there. They need to coordinate something really good, something magical. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. With Bitler holding Cliff with a scout safe by with him, I honestly don't know if they're going to be able to break this forward hold. Oh, Pyro, he's out though. He's down. There you go.
Oh, it's going to be a bit of a reset while they wait for Clovis to come back up.
I'm not a person to call predictions, but I'm going to call one right now. We're going to see this first map go by with a full 3 minutes left on the timer for Red Team. It's going to be, the point's not even going to be given up. They've gone in so deep here too.
Oh my god, the Senate!
And Shy still gets out! How does she live?
Senate! Oh dude. That was crazy. But they do actually lose more than Red Team do. It's actually, wait, no. Okay, Billa just picks up another pick onto Duck, so it's even now. But the mid fight's coming out here. Red Team are in a really good position to take this. Unless Billa does some insane damage. Scouts are just peeking. Looks like they're gonna get this cap though, surely. No, Billa's gonna contest this. A massive bomb from Ace onto the cake there, and he picks him off. And Blue Team are actually gonna walk away with this. Surely, if they play the cards right, Frydog's in. Frydog surely does. He actually picks up Bitler. Susu's going massive though with a 6k.
He's gonna come down the Duck with this bomb.
Oh, the massive Duck just denied.
Scouts in. Everyone's throwing themselves at the point right now, but Blue Team are holding on. They haven't lost a single person since Bitler went down. Clover's gonna run away. Never mind. We got a taunt from Shy. Wow, okay. That was a major DM fight. That was really fun.
Wow.
time for round 2, boys.
Yeah, I hope you're ready.
Yeah.
Frydog gets their
pacemakers out, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, fight in the corridor. Ducks and Stone are gonna back off with 20 HP apiece. Good damage being traded off from the point here. Oz is in, but he's gonna get counter jumped by Cake there.
No frags yet.
Still gonna get away. He gets arrowed.
Baz
is gonna go down. And
Frydog goes down here though.
Oh wait, Susan's on the medic. He gets the medic.
Really low.
Oh my god, that was so good by Susu there to just focus that medic once he got separated and just pick him off now. So Blue Team are gonna have full ad and the point, and this might be a repeat of the last round. Duck's on bats here. He's gonna jump. He doesn't get air shot. Oz misses it. Of course he does.
Wait,
Frydog's
there's a team sack.
He's just sack away.
Oh, they're doing such a good job at keeping Shy alive.
Straight onto Shy.
Shy goes down.
Shy and Billy go down. My God.
Oh my god. Bounds on 2 HP. Cooler just gets the pack. It's gonna be a 2v1 here. Cool. Surely he dies. Yeah, that's a crater. No, he double jumped, but he still gets picked up. Okay, did Shy have Uber there? I didn't catch that.
She had 96%.
Oh,
96%. Barely just.
Clutch bomb by Duck there.
Good sack
wave
out there.
Wait, the Senate's in! The Senate's in!
Oh, gets cleaned up,
56 on Quack, that was almost so clutch.
The Twig boys there were doing such a good job.
Susu goes down too.
They need to leave.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they don't commit that far forward, that's good. But Red Team are actually going to finally get a cap off. 55 seconds down, but still really good position. They've got 30% ad. So they could easily muscle this into a good bit of time out.
Oz is on Spy. Oz is on Spy.
Oh, the Oz Spy.
It is time, boys. Spy play. Spy play.
This is where you assert your dominance right now. You come up clutch for your team. I'm feeling it.
What's
I think
that?
He's gonna get...
We're at a disad. Doesn't matter. Spy comes out.
He's about to get the...
Senate
boy,
is this
He gets it! Clutch Oz. Oh no,
The
dude.
counter pressure is just gonna come in
Ducks onto Villa though.
immediately.
He's actually gonna serve straight up to Shy. Shy needs to get out here. He's getting bombed. No,
Shy
he
gets
actually
forced
out.
Oh my god, that was pretty weak. I'm gonna be honest. It was pretty weak by the Blue Scouts there. They really should have denied that soldier. He was up for like 6 seconds just on Shy. But whatever. They get the force out. It's gonna be. They still have about 10% ad. And it looks like they do want a forward hold. I think. Nope. No. It's just Oz going forward. He actually picks off Cake. I don't know how he does it. But red team are gonna push grass here. And the soldier's in, making some space. The scouts were really hurt on red team here. But they're going to rotate over to the right side. Bitler's going to spam some pipes at them. He's probably going to hit mad damage. There it is. Soldier's in through connector here. Duck's going to die. That's not very good from him. Ace might get traded here though, but cool, and he does. So both roamers going down for each team. Or I suppose Pocket and Roma. And Clovis is also going to die actually. Missed that.
A bit of an idle on the point here, just, you know.
Oh, Quacks to HP!
Ooh.
Oh! Another cross map rocket. Oh my, dude!
Ducks
Well,
on Shy. Duck gets Shy.
Oh. That saved it for him,
Shy
definitely.
drops right there. Full Uber. She's dead.
Yeah, that's definitely saved them around.
Big
I'm
picks
at a loss
coming
for
out here,
words right
folks.
now, man. Okay, so Oz is sitting on crates, spams another random rocket over to Red Cliff and picks off the medic as he's retreating, and then Duck just jumps in, actually hits a cool midi, Shy's on 2 HP, and then still has enough HP and time to jump straight onto Shy again.
Well, but
before
Ace
the
is
scouts
on.
pick him up.
Oh,
Quack goes down.
Okay, this is just insane.
This is
Wait,
back
no,
and
it's
forth.
Duck's on Shy. He's gonna
And Shy
die.
goes down.
What is going on?
We don't need medics here, folks. We
can
just-
a medic stay alive in this game? Hello?
Nah, not
This
tonight.
is a
Not
20
tonight.
death game for each medic right now. Oh, we have a
Then-
pyro.
Red team does end up getting the point
We
here
have an
too.
Oz pyro.
My god, yeah, and this is what I like, the crazy off classes on product. Yeah, this is what you really want to see. You don't want vanilla TF2, vanilla sixes.
The
And the
heavies
heavy
come
as
out
well.
too.
They're
My
heavy.
god, they're
Ace
going
in.
full
Ace on
hard
Shy.
to
Shy
bust.
dies again. Oh my god.
What is even going on here, folks?
Flyers versus the point.
This is too hard
do
to
pick
keep
up the
track of.
point.
Oh, and that's a full team wipe.
Yeah,
But they
They've
actually,
managed to
they've actually run
salvage
down the
that
clock
despite
in 10
the off
seconds.
classes.
they're
My
gonna
God.
have full ad here too, though. Have
Man.
full ad, but they can't
This-
forward hold at this point, so they're just gonna have to wait for the next wave of players to come in. All the blue team is on their standard classes now. There's no pyro, no heavy.
Oh!
Goes down.
Oz! What is going on? Now Duck's on. He finally doesn't have a successful bomb.
How is this
Goes
happening?
down to Maz
What
as
is
well.
this
This is
game?
looking a little bit
Susu
disastrous
goes
for the
down.
Auz Fanclub.
What?
They're going to cap
is
this point with only 10 seconds, 11 seconds left on the clock. Looks like it's going to be another round in favour of the Twig boys. Unless Cake and Quack manage to get some quick bombs in. I don't think so, though. But
Oh,
here they
Cake's
come.
in. Duck's in. Surely they don't get anything. Surely Cake's gonna die. Duck's dead. The medic's on the point right now. Scout's gonna die.
Oh,
Actually,
but
cool.
Ace
Both the
did
scouts
luck.
are on 2 HP. And the medic has Uber. That's a clutch Uber.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, and that's
Yeah.
another round. This
The
might be a
taunts come out.
2-0 series here.
This is a 2-0 series. 2-0 map.
I mean, yeah, 2-0
Yeah.
maps in the series.
Took me a second.
I'm losing my voice. Oz and Bitler are hard carrying their team right
They are, as we say in the industry, they are popping off.
now.
Like
Yeah,
they're just going
precisely.
absolutely massive. It's just bomb after bomb. Quacky can't stay alive to save his life, no pun intended. And
Oh, Fronic's 2 HP.
Oh my god, but Billy gets so
Sarah.
much damage
Cake's
from
in.
him.
Cake's at 2
Cake's
HP.
so weak.
Surely
Duck's
does.
about
And
to
Duck's
die.
on 2 HP. Oh,
Quack's
Bitler's
about to get
flanking
bombed.
Ace.
Magnetic
Ace.
pipe, magnetic
Oh my God,
stickies.
Bitler
No one can
gets the
stop
medic.
Bitler. Somebody stop him, please.
Duck's in,
Are you
Duck's in,
kidding
Duck's
me?
in. Oh,
And the
okay.
bottle!
Jackets
You
that-
better believe it! This is
And he
Bitler with the
taunts.
bottle! Oh.
And he taunts.
it gets the double taunt out.
So this is not going well for Red Team, who I assume was their pick, right? This would have been their pick.
This was their pick, yeah.
Oh,
they-
massive pick from Ace.
They underestimated the power of
Bitler goes down. That's really good.
Oz.
Yeah, no, Yeah, the power of the Senate. Oh my god, what is
this
that
is a farm. They're
Oh,
playing
this is
Farmville
farming.
right now, boys.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
This is just farming simulator right now.
It's just they're just leveling up their strangers here, guys. Like now we got this in the bag. Let's just get our Hailstone
They're
rocket
having so
launchers
much
out.
fun right now.
I'm expecting a fat Oz bomb right now, even though he doesn't need to. Just do it for me, Oz. I'm on your camp. He's in. Oh, he's gonna just
back off a bit.
jump away.
The GGs are out from Duck, by the way. Needless to say, he's probably sufficiently tilted at this point.
Is that a taunt by Bitler? He's gonna die. Wait, Ozbomb.
Here we go.
He's straight onto the
Oh
medic.
my god!
One more rocket.
It's gonna be so close.
Dude. Oh my god, dude, that was
Uber's
almost.
come out.
Ace comes
he
back
got
with the
caught
reply, cleaning up the damage of the Senate. This is some excellent soldier coordination that we were severely lacking in the first map, or early rounds of the first map. So good to see that they've really stepped up here. This is an absolute Farmville of and Billa, just as that, he's spawned back, so you know he's
Bands
going to
in.
make some
On
business
dip, on
happen, make
Billa.
some trades.
Pan gets
But he goes
Bitler.
down.
He's on the medic. Is he gonna pick off Maz here as well?
Surely not.
He's at 16 HP.
He's definitely going to cause some trouble though, at the very least, because hailing from Asia for, you know, that's what he does best.
He's taking all the eyes right now. Oh my god, okay. This has been crazy. I just love how much shit talk is going on between these two teams.
Oh,
all the taunts.
excellent.
Oh my god, dude. We have like Duck giving up already. Oh, big push from Blue here. They're actually gonna pick up Cake. And they just I don't know, they're just snowballing this picks. Senate gets behind and he gets the demo. Oz is just okay. Okay, this is actually insane. Oz is just having his way with them right now. Maz is behind, he's gonna pick off Ban, and Susa's gonna come in and pick off Cleverest.
If
Ducks
Oz isn't
on
playing Prem next season, like something's seriously gone wrong.
Oh, he gets the
He's on a 5 kill spree. This man's room has been an absolute museum of
He's
semen
gonna
right now.
walk forward
Holy
straight up the
shit.
Cake. He's gonna get Cake as well. Oh my god, dude. Alright, this is a 500 DPM Oz game apparently. Oh, Friday was gonna go down. Billa gets traded. I mean, I suppose the other way around. It looks like, no, the Scout's gonna get out there. Maz straight onto the... So he jumps away from his medic and Clever's gets straight onto the medic. Clever's gonna have to die for the point though. He's actually gonna run away. And it looks like, it's gonna be... No, massive bomb from Cake straight onto the medic. The medic's gonna go down to the Scout. So Red Team finally take some position here in this game and they're gonna cap the point. But Blue Team has 11 seconds left. Red Team have to hold this for a whole 2 minutes 20. And
They've got some time to claw back on here. They got a lot of time, and unfortunately, Frodo got
Massive air shot by Ace. I don't know how he got onto the Fry Dog, but he gets in and he gets the air shot, and it's a massive pick. The Senate's on the left-hand side right now. He gets the air shot on his Duck,
for the market
and
garden.
Duck's at 2 HP.
Doesn't get it.
Oh my god!
My god!
Somebody get this man off Spire right now. He's just played way too much MG. He's gonna jump on 2 HP. He's still alive. He's gonna pick off. Oh, he almost picked for the medic. Oh, Cool Ever is gonna have to do something here. No,
This
he
is
dies.
so
to
sad.
Billa.
Can we see the GGs
Ducks
in
in,
the
ducks
chat,
in,
boys?
ducks in. Surely he pick on. No, he just talks
That's
the
it.
point. Doesn't even,
That's
he doesn't even
it.
bother. That's it.
That's
GG, mate. Season 26 winners go to Twig at everyone today at 4:20 PM. I'm Horny. That is their official team name, by the way. Congratulations to you guys. Wow.
I want to see those logs. I want to see those logs. It's gonna be fat from Oz and Bitler.
I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, I mean you and
More
me
so
both.
more so than I normally am. From Cake in the chat, I'm honestly glad I don't need to play with Duck anymore. You guys
Wait,
freed
did he
me.
actually?
That's what Cake said in the chat.
Honestly glad I don't need to play with. Oh my god! So it looks like Auz Fanclub just completely crumbled as they lost that match. Wow.
Yeah.
You guys should be happy. Like second place, main. Like it's a really good job. But
Some people just
think-
want the first place badge, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the end of Auz Fanclub.
I'd be happy with 4th, but no, some people just want it all the way. Fair enough, you know, but yeah.
I
You
don't
just
know.
have a
I
constant
don't know if you
shred alerts
guys
from the
have
combo.
seen the logs yet. The logs are
Yeah,
going to show up
what
on
I-
the screen
What did I say? What did I say, guys?
Yeah,
So-
that product was an absolute farm for the
That
Twig
was-
boys. My God.
Massive. So just, I'm not sure if it's up on stream yet, but Bitler, 526 DPM. Auz, 521 DPM. And then from there on out, it's just brutal. It's
And
not
Oz had the lowest heals on his team as well, and doing
lowest heals.
521
He
damage, man.
He doesn't need heals, dude. He just jumps around. He causes as much havoc as he can, and that's reflected in the fact that he just did absolutely just massive, massive, massive damage. That is just, oh man, I don't even have any words. Don't even have any words for that. It wasn't even a back and forth mid fight. It was just blue shows up, they take the point, and then that's it for the rest of the round.
Yeah.
You know,
They
That was
definitely
just-
invested the property. They were just walking through like property investors, man. That was absolutely insane.
That was just so one-sided. Especially, it's just crazy because that was Auz Fanclub's choice.
Yeah, that was. I don't know. I don't know why you'd pick product for a final map. Product is too one-sided. Like unless you know you're really, really good on it. Like maybe they thought they were confident enough. Fair enough. I completely understand that. I'd keep grand final to 5 CP strictly.
100%.
Because product, it can just go so quick. Like, you know, you bot out for like a minute and don't realize what's happening. It's like, oh shit, like it's like 10 seconds left on the clock. Fuck, we have to go and get on the point now, and we're not even ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just a crazy game. crazy game. But
Do we have
well,
any
yeah, do we have
interviews?
interviews?
I think
We got
I
Oz
think
waiting.
yeah, Oz is waiting in the interview room, or in one of the mumble rooms. So is Ace. So if we can drag them in here, because unfortunately I don't have permissions for that. If we can drag Oz and Ace in here and get the champions in here, Oz, Ace, how are you guys feeling tonight?
Hello? I think Oz is AFK.
Oz
Are you
is,
here,
yeah.
Ace? Oh yeah, and we have Susu.
Boys, how are we all feeling after that one?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And Bitler.
Getting the entire squad in here, hey?
I heard you're on a bit of come down, Ace. I hope after that, when a little bit more serotonin's been replenished in your brain.
Oh, for sure, brother, for sure. No, I've just been feeling a bit down, but this definitely picked it up for me, I reckon.
That's excellent.
will decide your fate.
Oh god, Oz. I mean, Oz, if anything, like we can well and truly say Order 66 was executed in that product game. You guys,
Execute Order 66.
there we go.
By Master
There we go.
Yoda with a delightful surprise.
Oh, you're doing this on stream. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
realize.
Oh,
So,
could we
just-
expect anything else?
What?
Let's just say no. So guys, I mean, you guys just absolutely were just going insane on product. Like, did you guys know that you guys were going to go that hard, or was it just like once you started getting that early damage and started like, you know, just causing havoc? It's like, all right, you know, we've got this in the bag. Walk us through that.
You want to take us through it, Oz?
Sure. So basically, Logjam was a fat surprise for us because we were like losing 2-0, and then it was looking pretty bad for us. And then we pulled in 2 rounds like in like 5 minutes, some shit. And then we went like they won a round, we won a round, and then we went into Golden Cap, and then I hit a fat medic drop on them so they wouldn't push through. And then we went all the way to Golden Cap, and they beefed the fat crits. Shy got a fat saw on their scout, which made
Did a
it like
fat
survive.
pop on last?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that here.
Was that a finger slip, Shy?
We don't
it
talk about that.
tactical
No, no,
BM.
no, no.
Tactical
yeah.
BM.
Well, I was
we
just
don't
saying on the
need
stream, you gotta
Uber
fake
to
it till you
push your
make it.
last.
So in that logjam game, was there ever a moment where you guys just sort of like sat there and like, are we really gonna lose this map, or are we gonna like actually like get our head in the game? Because for a while, especially on those mid fights, it didn't seem like you guys had like shown up to the races, so to speak, and that, you know, you're maybe a bit caught off guard. You know, especially I think Auz Fanclub scouts were doing a lot of work, or was it just more, you know, it took you guys a little bit to warm up and get the ball rolling?
Well, we were never really like putting anyone down. We were actually really supportive to each other. We had a really good mindset in Logjam, and like after winning Logjam, we were just so relaxed. So like, product was just, you know, a destruction farm. Bitler was just
We felt confident on product for sure.
yeah.
That's true.
Bitler was like literally going off. He was like screaming like calls and like
Taunting.
yeah, he accidentally taunted like twice
yeah.
or like
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
times.
I've got caveman brain. I just me pound, me smash, me shoot.
I mean, sometimes that's what you need though, because I mean, on that product game, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the log, but I'm going to repeat them again just because of it's funny because Goose, Heebs, and I were saying, you know, before the game, okay, this is a game where Bitler and Auz 500 DPM, and you guys delivered, you know, like
Yeah, I called it, man.
every time like I'd pop in and get like the overhead cam on, I'm just seeing Auz just fly across the map somehow, you know, and Bitler's just laying stickies, hitting pipes, you know, it's just. This is absolutely insane, the work that you guys were doing on product, and like, you know, you guys delivered too. Like that was a hell of a grand final for us to cast. So well done on the accomplishment, guys. You definitely have proved yourselves to be the main grand finals, the best in Maine this season. So well done.
Yeah, and thanks for Twigs boys. We had a really long season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oz was there from the very
Alright,
start.
yeah, okay, Oz. Yeah, no, it was pretty crazy because it was like I don't know, a sequence like 5 minutes there where the medic deaths were just being constantly traded between like Oz and Duck. You just have soldiers jumping the medic just like constantly. It was so weird to watch, but it made for so much excitement. So
I think it was quite hilarious because their team was like, you know, oh, we've never lost product, but like, you know, it's kind
First
of a
time,
breeze.
there's a first time for everything, man.
Yeah,
it looks like
Exactly.
they crumbled there.
like they thought I was gonna lose, but I'm not gonna lose my fan club. I was just gonna sweat it. So yeah, that's
Good on you
basically
guys.
God mode. I also shout out to Maz because he murked for this official because Seraph could not play. He was on. He's
Yeah.
on holidays like
Seraph's
yesterday.
on holidays.
Big shout out to Maz. Really stepped up and helped us out.
We were a bit worried because we were wondering if we could find a scout of equal skill because Seraph's just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But it was
And Maz-
we figured
Maz-
it out.
That's super push through.
Oh
It's
yeah,
good to see.
he's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
I feel
Well-
like as a medic, when I can just tip my scouts on a leash and just watch them kill everything, like yeah, 100.
Sorry,
it's
It's
good.
a good feeling,
where's
isn't it?
Duck's
Hey.
team?
It
Duck's team's
is.
not even here.
I asked Cake if any of his players wanted to do an interview and just got back no, nobody wants to talk.
Jesus, sore losers, sore losers.
Jeez.
Nah, I mean,
looks like their team crumbled there.
There was
They
a lot
were-
of shit talk coming up
yeah,
to this
they were,
game.
they were
Oh,
talking.
yeah.
They were shit talking
Yeah.
themselves at the end there. I
Yeah,
think
because
that
they were
team's gonna
shit.
disband.
I think I saw Duck send out a GG 2 minutes into the last round.
Yeah.
So you know, I think he might have got under his skin a little bit there. Hey, but you know, sometimes like that happens, and like nothing. They can't really take a lot away from them either, because I think that first map they played really well. You know, they certainly were going toe to toe with you guys, but
Yeah.
you know, once you get to Golden Cap, really anything can happen. It's anybody's game there, and like any mistake that gets capitalized on is gonna like just snowball into the point being capped. But then like on product, you know, there's really no words that can be said besides like you guys just slapped. You know, it was just it should just be tagged with like the not safe for work tag on Twitch because it was that dirty. But I think we're gonna wrap it up because I do know the Intergrand Finals is going on right now on TF Live. But before we wrap it up, let's just go through the shout-outs. We'll work our way down the line. So Ace, any shout-outs?
Yeah, I'd like to give a big shout out to Color, Zeth, Esco, Shiloh, and also to all my ASCAP boys, if you're watching. Thanks.
Beautiful. Shy, how about yourself?
Shout out to Kat and shout out to Milo 10. God bless.
There we go. Oz, any shout-outs?
Yeah, I've got a couple. Shout out to the Senate, Emperor Palpatine and Zerg. Shout out Pudon and Gotaki, my main boys. Shout out for Maz for murking. Shout out. Okay, buddy. Oh, Calypso. Yeah. Shout out to Raylan, one of my main dudes. Talk for teaching me how to play TF2. Same with Snazzy. shout out to anyone else, Ace, and shout out mainly to Susu for transferring me in and letting me pump this season. Yep,
Well
that's
done.
my shout out.
Beautiful. Big Fella Goose, last minute addition to our commentator team. Any shout outs tonight?
Yeah, just a couple quick ones to Dev, Precious, Grim, Clam, Vasily, Leo, Lad, Youch, Ched, Ratsup, Cecil, Lux, Ethan, and yourself, Just Jazz, my brother. And just a team shout outs to Chicken Bangers, Gnome Zone, Melbourne Underground, NTB, GCM, and FTB. Excellent stuff. Thank you, by the way, to all of you guys. Like, shout outs to you guys for a good grand final as well.
Oh yeah,
thank you.
shout out to Heaps because he's like my main guy.
Yeah. Bitler, how about yourself?
Shout out to Shiloh, Twig, and Seraph, and the rest of the Twig boys for being one of the best and nicest and most positive teams I've ever played with. Good season.
Aw. Console, I don't know if you're unmuted yourself for your stream, but everybody, Console broadcasted and produced this game for us tonight. Oh, he's saying he doesn't have a mic, but he says, shout outs to RGB LAN, that's a big TF2 LAN over in NA, and hopefully we're going to see some top TF2 action from them. Cool Everest, you joined the chat very late. How are you feeling tonight?
Yeah, dude, I didn't even know there was interviews. I was like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
Cake didn't want to share it because he's a pussy.
Yeah, I messaged.
I don't think I'd agree with that. But
I messaged
Salty
Cake,
looking at.
and he said no one wants to, so I was like, all right, well, let's get Auz Fanclub in. Unfortunately, we're in the closing part of the stream. Any words on the game before we finish our shoutouts?
It was a good game. You guys played really well. We had a few little beefs here and there, but that's alright.
You know, I mean, second place is very
Shit.
respectable. You know, no toxic. Take the toxicity
I've
to
had
the
like
DMs.
3 second places in a row. I need
Dude,
this
this is
win.
my third, man. I
Very
know
kinda
how it
cares.
feels.
Oh, yeah, shout out
Yeah.
to the Heavy from TF2 and shout out to Jerry and shout out to
Alright,
my boy
Oz.
JON.
Yeah.
Alright, Oz.
Yeah, heaps of shit.
Alright.
Wrap it up, mate.
Shout
Yeah,
out
that's
for Doc for being literally
You
the worst player in the
transferred
world.
rosters. Wrap it up, mate.
Shout out for
Alright.
Goose for not.
Alright.
there we go.
all right. So, likewise, Heebs, anything? Any words?
Yeah, I'll shout out the CappingTV staff. So shout out to Console for producing, and whatever the cast, you know, doing all the camera work and shit. Shout out to Just Jazz and Goose for casting with me tonight. Shout out to Ratman. And shout out to. No, that's it. Cool.
And we'll go to you, Susu, and then I'll wrap up the stream. Any shoutouts?
Alright. I have like a massive shout out for Seraph. Just like bringing all of these players together. Just being a beast during the entire season. Massive shout out to Shiloh and Twig. You know, sorry we had to cut you guys, but like, we wanted to win. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Maz for murking for us. And then shout out to Trev, Fish, Minji the roster rider, Raylin, my dad Wint, happy birthday dad, and shout out to Duck's Ego.